Welcome, beautiful royal family, to another episode of TRF News. I am your brother, Mike Maliss. And family, yes indeed, I guess we have to discuss and celebrate the return of these astronauts from space. Yes, this is a rather celebratory time for all of mankind, because these two astronauts were these two American astronauts, mind you, were left in space. They were left up there for 9 months. Something that was supposed to be an 8-day trip turned into 9 months in space. So this is something that we should just be happy about. We should be so happy about the return of these two American citizens right back to the earth. So if you're unfamiliar with this monumental event that has taken place, please, with all of the excitement that you see that I have right now, take a look at this.
A small step in the long journey to bring two astronauts home 9 months after they departed on what was supposed to be an 8-day mission.
Main engine cut off.
SpaceX Dragon, Kilo Alpha.
Stage separation confirmed.
Once in orbit, the Dragon capsule transporting the replacement crew separated from its rocket.
Great call-outs and incredible views there on your left-hand side. There's that landing burn. Let's watch as Falcon 9 touches down on landing zone 1.
The booster returning to Earth with a textbook landing, to the team's relief. Testing zero gravity, the crew seemed thrilled to be spacebound. They're en route to check into the ISS, so astronauts Butch Wilmore and Suni Williams can finally check out. The pair docked at the International Space Station last June, but fuel leaks and propulsion issues with their Boeing Starliner spacecraft thwarted their return.
We love you and we're coming up to get you, and you shouldn't have been up there so long.
Donald Trump ignored the technical issues reported by NASA, instead accusing President Biden of abandoning the crew for months. But they've been making the most of their extended time up there.
Good views coming in of NASA astronaut Suni Williams on the robotic arm.
With 9 spacewalks, Ms. Williams sets a new female record, and they've been working hard on vital research.
They've been working on growing algae in space, so we can see how we can get rid of the CO2 that we breathe out, and therefore we can sustain longer life in space. And also they've been doing biomanufacturing of yeast and bacteria, so that we can produce more things up in space, and therefore don't have to take as much cargo up there, and therefore making it cheaper to have sustained life in space.
NASA wants an overlap between the two crews. Butch and Suni should then be on course to undock next week before splashing down off the Florida coast, home at very long last. Rachel Venables, Sky News.
Yay! All right, welcome back. Welcome home. Can I ask these Edomites a question? Straight up, I'm asking you Edomites a question. Why do y'all lie so much? What is the joy that you find in the lies that you tell? I mean, why? Seriously, what is the benefit? What do you get? Because y'all know that there is no one else on earth that believes this nonsense, right? Here in America, and especially in them other countries. No wonder why these other countries laugh at America so much, and they are like, y'all are the biggest laughing stock of all of existence. And they truly are. In America, it is America. This country is making it known without a shadow of a doubt. So let's talk about some of this here for a second. So It's so easy to ask these questions. Question number one, if this was an 8-day trip, right? Let's just say they made good preparation. Let's just say that for an 8-day trip, they packed 30 days worth of rations, because that would be very reasonable, right? It would be. Y'all packed for 9 months. So you mean to tell me that they sat up there that whole time and they had a 9-month ration? Okay. All right. Okay. But now there's some other things that came up, because those two astronauts were actually visited in space as well. I know y'all saw the videos. They were visited in space. So did it not occur to anyone that visited them in space during this time, they should have brought them back with them? Why do y'all lie? Why? Why? This is so stupid. But they are trying to seriously pass this off as real. They are really seriously, they're trying to convince people that this is real. So if that's real, then Santa Claus must be real too. Yes, right. Good old fat ass, white, stank ass, jolly old Saint Nick must be real as well. And his damn flying reindeer. Why? Because they received Christmas gifts. Those two astronauts received Christmas gifts. Santa didn't even have the sense to bring them back. What a lovely gift that would have been for the world, right? But not even Santa. Even Santa said, leave them up there. Even old Saint Nick said, leave they stupid asses up there to rotate in space. Now we know that's not true either, right? Of course not. So I got to show you another video, because y'all have to understand that your president now, Mr. Donald J. Trump, this man has been at this for quite some time. He, in his inauguration speech, which I've shown in another TRF news and lessons for that matter, I've shown it several times, so we're not going to show it here again. But I am going to show you another video though. But do y'all remember what he said in his inauguration speech? The first term, he said, we are going to view the mysteries of space. Remember when he said that? He wasn't lying, was he? Because him and his little sidekick, Elon Musk, has been doing everything to piss the Most High off. If you are unfamiliar to the, before I even say that, no. Let me show you a video first. Let me show you this video first before I even get into that. Without any further ado, family, here you go.
The Space Force. Does that make sense? The Space Force. We may even have a Space Force.
President Trump has mentioned the Space Force a couple of times, and what he's alluding to is an ongoing debate in Congress that is creating a separate military service that focuses on space and military space capabilities.
Space is a warfighting domain, just like the land, air, and sea.
The U.S. has become increasingly reliant on space capabilities for military operations across the full spectrum of conflict, from fighting terrorists in Iraq and Syria and Afghanistan.
We need to protect the American people, and security is going to be a very big factor with respect to space.
In 2001, there was a special commission created by Congress. They call it the Space Commission. And the final report of that commission recommended eventually transitioning to an independent military service for space. Warfighting in space is not like Star Wars, and it's not Space Marines. It's nothing like that. There are no military, service members in space fighting in these. It's all remote. All of these are unmanned satellites that the military uses. It's always been unmanned in space. All of our manned space programs have been civil space programs. They've been through NASA.
We have the Air Force, we'll have the Space Force, we have the Army, the Navy.
There are a lot of things that President Trump has said that other presidents haven't said before, but the U.S. military is critically dependent on its space capabilities, and it's something we have to take seriously.
At some point in the future, we're going to look back and say, how did we do it without space?
It would take several years, even if the decision was made today. First of all, for Congress to decide what to do, but then also to implement it once Congress has made the decision. I think it will take at least 5 years, maybe more like 10 years, to transition to a new military service for space.
Because we're getting very big in space.
All right. So I just had to make sure that I familiarize everyone with Donald Trump's, his infatuation with space. And that's exactly why he went and got Elon Musk, because him and little Elon Musk, they both have this one accord idea. And when I say one accord, you know, they think it on the same wavelength here. They have this one accord idea. They want to go up there and try to bother the Most High. They want to bother him. They want to knock on the Most High's floor. Our ceiling, his floor. Y'all think I'm lying? Okay. Well, let me continue to show you what they're doing.
Our mission as the Civilian Space Exploration Team is to be the first civilian team in history to launch a rocket that reaches space.
All systems are go for launch.
T-minus 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now, it doesn't take a genius to realize what these idiots are doing and what they are trying to incite, what they're trying to bring. Did y'all see those videos? They sent the rockets up, and what happened? It hit something. Do you know what it hit? Family, please. Everyone open your Bibles to the 1611 King James Version Bible with the Apocrypha. Let's go to Genesis chapter 1 and verse 7, please. Oh, yes, indeed. The book of Genesis chapter 1 and verse 7. Let's see exactly what it was with the video evidence that they were hitting. Let's see. And God made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament, and it was so. So now there's water that's under the firmament and water above the firmament. So if there's water above the firmament, that means that there's no such thing as outer space, because that's water. And you saw from the video evidence when that rocket went up there or whatnot, even the second video, it was a wave pattern. Waves. So there is a certain degree to when you get that far up into the atmosphere where there's water. There are even these vehicles, these gas vehicles in the sky called clouds that just happens to let that water come down from the sky. So we know there's water up there. We know that. And with the video evidence too. And what happened? They hit that firmament. Oh, they were going absolutely nowhere. All praises to the Most High God of Israel. Yeah, they're trying to run, but they can't go anywhere. You will be right here to receive the beating that the God of Israel is going to give you at the hands of his children. Seek Ezekiel chapter 25 and verse 14 for those of you who are unfamiliar. So now, with that being said, let's go over to the book of Jeremiah. Why? Why are they trying to leave? Why are they trying to run? Where are they trying to go? Let's find out. Jeremiah chapter 31, and let's go down to verse 1, please. The book of Jeremiah chapter 31 and verse 1. And again, every time I think of Jeremiah, I always think about King JJ, Jeremiah J. Yep. He did an incredible lesson about Jeremiah. Please go see it. Give honor when honor is due. Jeremiah chapter 31 and verse 1. At the same time, saith the Lord, will I be the God of all the families of Israel, and they shall be my people. Now, family, the Most High is making this crystal clear. I have one chosen people down there. It's all the families of Israel, these Black, Hispanic, and Native American people. Those are my people. And for all the others, y'all got something coming. Oh, it's called pain, torture, and servitude. That's what's happening on earth. All of these other nations, they are noticing that this is really happening. And they're not happy about it. And I cannot blame them. Would you be happy if you were in their shoes? Of course not. That's why I tell y'all all the time, you better be so happy and so thankful that the Most High chose you. He chose us. He said we are his children. We are his babies. All of these other nations right now are running around and scrambling. Not only them, but men of the Most High as well, or used to be. These once mighty kings fled because they see all of the trace evidence that this Bible is 100% real, and they don't want to upset their masters. Men of the Most High, yeah, Black, Hispanic, and Native American men who were so mighty in this truth at one time, but now that they see that they have to die for this truth, they ran. And good riddance. Good riddance. But as you clearly see right here, what did the Most High say? I am going to read this one more time because it just feels so good every time I say it. At the same time, saith the Lord, will I be the God of all the families of Israel, and they shall be my people. A separation. A separation that these other countries, this nation, these world governments, they all know. They know the truth. The truth, Black, Hispanic, and Native American people are the biblical Israelites. And in these last days, there are going to be some things that's going to happen on this earth that eyes have not seen, not in this time frame, not in this generation, but it's all starting to come back. All of the hidden things, all the mysteries that the Most High had hidden, he's now bringing back, putting back out into the atmosphere, and people are going, They're going crazy. They can't deal with it. Luke 21:26. Men's hearts will fail them. So now let's go over to the book of Revelation chapter 12 and verse 7. The book of Revelation chapter 12 and verse 7. The book of Revelation, the last book of the Bible, chapter 12 and verse 7. Let's see what else they are afraid of. Take a look at this. And there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels and prevailed not. Neither was their place found any more in heaven, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our God and the power of his Christ. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our God day and night, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the seal, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. That's why, family, they know. Remember, their father is none other than Satan, the devil. As Yahushua said, you are of your father, the devil. He said that to the 2/3. Why? Because they followed the Edomites. Yahushua knew what he was talking about. He knew exactly what he was talking about. That's what's happening right now. All of this is coming to pass, and these nations are terrified. They are losing their minds. They know all of this is true, and they can't stop it. This is the first time that they don't have control. Even with that Antarctica treaty, they don't have any control. But what do you notice, though? What do you notice about that Antarctica treaty? Hold your thought, because now we're going to go to the book of 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 10. The book of 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 10. Oh, we are going to navigate through these scriptures, and especially now today, because we cannot play, family. 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 10, and here it goes. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Do you see and understand what that says? All praises to the Most High God of Israel. Those missiles, rockets, bombs, everything, the fire that's coming from the chariots, this world is going to cease. This world is going to burn. That's what they're running from. They are trying so hard to get out of here. They're trying to break the firmament. They are trying to crack that firmament. Now, what happened the last time they tried to get up into the heavens? What did the Most High do? Him, Yahushua, and some of the angels came down. They said, let's go down. Let's go down. The Most High got up off his throne and came down. Guess what? It's getting ready to happen again. But this time, the Most High is sending his son like, yo, go handle that. Go take care of my light work, please. Go get your brothers and sisters. All praises to the Most High God of Israel, baby. All praises, all praises. Yeah, that's coming. That's on its way, family, and they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. So now, let me continue. So that was verse 10. Verse 11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of God, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall be melted with fervent heat. Woo! Woo! Y'all have no idea what's coming, boy. Oh, my goodness gracious. All of this is happening right in front of your face, right in front of your face. Oh, Father, thank you. Father, thank you so much. We are actually witnessing all of this happening right in front of our face. The blessing in that itself, to know that we could go to the Bible, open the book of Revelation, look in there and see the events of Revelation having itself on the 6 o'clock news. Come on, family. Come on, family. If y'all are not excited, I don't know what's wrong with you. I really, really don't. All right, so now that was that. So now let's go to the book of Isaiah. The book of Isaiah, chapter 11. The book of Isaiah, chapter 11. And remember what I told you to hold on to? Yeah, this is where we're about to go right now. The book of 2nd Isaiah, chapter 11. Let's go down to verse 14, please. Let's take a look at this right here. Isaiah chapter 11, verse 14, but they shall fly upon the shoulders of the Philistines toward the west. They shall spoil them of the east together. They shall lay their hand upon Edom and Moab, and the children of Ammon shall obey them. All praises to the Most High God of Israel. So now for those of you who are unfamiliar with the book of Revelation in these last days, these world powers, these major world powers in these last days, America, well, United States, Russia, China, and Japan. Okay? Now we're going into the area of Gog and Magog, right? But let's go ahead and break this down here. Who are the leading countries in tech? The leading countries in technology. Number 1 being the United States. Number 2 being South Korea. Number 3 being Germany. Number 4 is Japan. And number 5 is China. So the top 5 countries that's leading in technology right now. This technology that's leading us into this beast system, into this new world, just so happens that, just like the Bible said, those very same countries are the very ones leading. Yep. They want to run from the Bible so bad you can't. Every area of earth, every area of everything that you try to explain, all you got to do is go right to the Bible. And it's sitting right there waiting. Right there with the numbers, facts, and receipts. You can't get around this. You can't, no matter how hard they try. So now let's leave here in the book of Isaiah, Old Testament. Let's go back to the New Testament. Let's go to the book of Revelation. The book of Revelation. So if y'all can see what I'm doing here, we're matching this up with prophets and Revelation, the things that they said, and taking it back here to the end. All right. So Revelation chapter 6, the book of Revelation chapter 6. Let's go down to verse 16, please. The book of Revelation chapter 6, verse 16. Let's read. And said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? Who is going to be able? They running, oh my goodness gracious, like roaches when the lights come on. Boy, they out running, trying to crack that firmament to get up out of here. They are going underground. They are trying everything in the world, trying to run from an ass whooping, but you cannot run from this whooping. You can't run from this. It's coming. It's coming for you. And they are showing you that they are running. They are showing you that they do not have any might. They don't have any power. They don't have the guts. They don't have the substance. They don't have what it takes to rock with our Father. They can't box with God. They can't with our Father. Please. But what did the Most High say about these people? He said that their pride is going to exceed them. Their pride is going to go before them. That's why they're on television. They sit here and lie about all this stuff. They don't even care that the lies are able to be verified. They just lie just to do it and try to pass it off as real. That's my biggest problem, is the fact that they will sit here and lie to your face and try to pass it off as real. I don't understand. I don't get it. So now, let's go to the book of Hebrews. Let's stay right here. Let's go to the book of Hebrews. Go down to chapter 10, please. And we're going to go to verse 30. Hebrews chapter 10 and verse 30. I hope y'all are catching something from this, man. Hebrews chapter 10 and verse 30. Watch this. For we know him that have said, vengeance belongeth unto me, I will recompense, saith the Lord. And again, the Lord shall judge his people. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God. Now, family, that is a promise. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God. And that living God is alive, living, breathing right now with his eyes on his children, all of us, Black, Hispanic, and Native American people, the Israelites, and the end is here. We are all seeing the end with these very, very eyes right now. So you can continue to put your head in the sand, that ostrich in the sand technique. You can try, but the Father warned you against that, and you're going to die over that. When I mean death, I mean death. We're not talking about this death here on earth. We're talking about death in general. Knowing that you have all the answers. You got the answers. The Father gave us all the answers. It's right here in this book. He said, be courageous, stand for him, stand for his word, and you're going to be okay. But as you see, there were teachers in Israel that couldn't even do that, and now they're running. So I'm going to tell y'all right now, you better have your discernment on point, because their masters, these punks in Israel, these punk men and women, they're falling because their masters are falling. I hope y'all understand that. The reason why you're seeing these brothers fall is because their masters are falling with them. And all praises to the Most High God. Now, I hate to see the blatant destruction of our people, but all praise to the Most High God for allowing his word to be true, allowing his word to be evident, allowing his word to be the matter of fact. And that's what it is. So, for all of you that want to go against the God of Israel, pick your plot, because you will be dead soon. All right, family, I want to thank you for watching another episode of TRF News. And once again, you already know, if you like it, we'll do it again another time.